Hi guys, my name is Phoebe if you don't know me, and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to basically talk about my comeback story. 5 months ago now, I broke both of my wrists, and my dad also passed a couple months beforehand, and the year was a hard year. The year was really bad. This year, I am gonna come back stronger than ever, both physically and mentally. I've been a climber, and I just started surfing, and so I wanted to document my journey coming back and getting back into shape. It's been really, really hard. I had my last doctors and my last physio appointment. And when I had my physio appointment, I asked him when I could start doing push-ups and pull-ups again, because obviously very important for both surfing and climbing. And he told me 4 to 6 months. And to be honest with you, that absolutely devastated me because we were supposed to go traveling again, and I wanted to surf and I wanted to, explore, and I really want to get back into climbing, and I'm just watching my body degrade is not the right word for it, but watching my muscles and everything that I'd worked so hard on kind of fade away. And I have been doing exercises every day, but obviously not at the level that I used to be doing. And I've had to obviously really modify those exercises. And so it just hits and targets different things, which is a good thing. And at least I could do that. But I really want to be able to get back into climbing shape and just to be able to climb and surf again, where I was before. Before I broke my wrists, I'd say climbing consistently V8s and 9s outdoors. And I was just starting to move on to V10s. I'd never done a V10 outdoors. That was a real dream of mine. Now, the local crag that we have, from what I've heard, is pretty sandbag and is pretty hard. So maybe it's my ego or whatever, but from what I have heard, if I'd been climbing in other crags in the States, perhaps I would have been able to climb a V10, but obviously I don't know. In my local crag, I was climbing V8, V9, and aspiring for that V10 dream that always seemed to be so far away but so close. So I was really close to climbing V10. As a surfer, I'm still really, really new, like absolute Gumby surfing, but I'm loving it, I'm getting into it, and I hope that that progresses as well. Right now, after my last physio and after he told me I could not push up, pull up for 4 to 6 months, I then, a week or two later, had my final doctor's appointment with my surgeon, where he looked at my x-rays and basically would decide my fate. And I was super, super nervous for it. We had an appointment at 12:30. We didn't get seen until like almost 4 o'clock. So things take a long time, in it for the long haul, which didn't help the nerves or stress, but my surgeon was phenomenal, was really, really great. And I went in for the x-rays and then finally got seen, and he gave me the okay. And I cannot tell you how much relief that I felt that now I can kind of put that chapter behind me and start to move on with my life and start going back on adventures and pushing myself again. So I was really excited for that. And I specifically asked him if I could, or when I could get back to doing pull-ups, push-ups, rock climbing, surfing, etc., or even just working, for Christ's sake. And he said, no restrictions. I can surf again, I can climb again, I can push up, I can pull up, and I'll just have to modify things as my mobility comes back, because my mobility is still not completely there. So it's been about, and let me just say, because one of the things I was very excited to have my doctor's appointment to be over with is I was still wearing temporary casts when I went to sleep. And I really, really wanted to be able to not wear any casts anymore. And finally, I now don't have to sleep with casts. I don't have to use casts for working out. No more casts. I'm cast free completely now, which is amazing. But yes, okay, so it has now been a month and a half since I got my casts off and started physiotherapy. And when I got my casts off, if you saw my first video, my mobility was literally like that, and like maybe that. Like it was very, very limited. I have been doing physio every single day, you guys, and without fail. And the physio that I've been doing, it's genuinely, it takes forever. It takes me about 2 to 4 hours to complete my physiotherapy every day. So it's quite the mountain. It's not fun. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I have to do it. I really want to get my mobility back, and I want to get my strength back. So my mobility now, after doing this every single day, it's much better, but it's still not 100%. So that's going down, and that's going up. And this is after I've done my physio. So in the morning, it's pretty stiff. Obviously, I can't go this far in the morning, but after physio, I get to go a little bit further, which is good. So Mobility's a lot more, but I'm still not 100% there. So push-ups like this, I can sort of do, but they're a little bit painful and I'm kind of at an angle. I'm not 100% back to pushing up like that, but I'm using I'll put them on the screen because I don't know what they're called, but those push-up things that you go like this to push up. And you guys, I have been getting back into pushing ups. I used to do 3 sets of 15 push-ups every morning as part of my morning workout. And it has now been over 4.5 months since I've been able to do 1 push-up. So getting into push-ups, I was really scared of. Right now, I can squeak out with a lot of effort 2 sets of 10 push-ups on the pushy up things. So nowhere near where I used to be, but I'm trying to be happy and grateful that I can at least still do 1 push-up and the strength will come back. I just need to know that it will come back, and as long as I continue this journey, I'm gonna make it come back. So I am now doing 2 sets of 10 push-ups every single day. Beyond that, as part of my physio, I do, once I kind of warm up my hands more, I do 5 push-ups, real quote unquote, like regular push-ups on my hands. And then I also do 2 sets of 10 knee push-ups as well. Honestly, well, it's definitely for my I was gonna call these my pits, my pecs and arms and all of that, but it's also just so I get that position back, because I really want it back, because right now it's still hard. Pull-ups. Pull-ups have been tough too. I was really scared to do my first pull-up. I was really scared, honestly, just to hang on a bar for the first time. The first day when I got told I was allowed to, I did 5 pull-ups and they felt okay. And then after that, ever since then, I've been doing 10 pull-ups every morning, every day, obviously. I want to start by saying that I'm super grateful that I still can do a pull-up after all of this time, as obviously it's been a long time. It does make me sad because I used to do 15 pull-ups every single morning, every single day, plus climbing, and it felt pretty okay. And now doing the 10 pull-ups is like the limit. It's super hard for me. It's not as easy as it once was, obviously. But again, I know it will come back. It's gonna be a journey, and you guys hopefully will come with me on that journey and I'll document it. But right now it's 10 pull-ups that I really do just squeak out. I just started hanging last week. Actually, it's literally been a week since I got these. So yeah, I just started hanging as well. My grip strength, my finger strength is totally gone. I have the Beastmaker 1000 series at home, which has been fantastic. And guys, it's hard. All of the grips, even the big cushy grip, it's really tough for me right now. I used to do the slopers on that, super easy. And on the Beastmaker 2000 series at the gym, I could hang, depending on the conditions, I could hang on that one sometimes. And right now, every single position is hard. I'm pretty much doing assisted with my feet on the ground and just hanging until I get the strength back. And I can feel it's coming back. It's obviously only been a week, but it's hard. And also my baby skin. My baby skin really hurts. I still haven't gone to the gym. I'm excited for that. I'll have my first gym session in a few days, and I'm definitely a little bit apprehensive and nervous about that because it's definitely, I know it's gonna be like a hurt to the ego, and it does make me a little bit sad, but I'm trying to be positive about it. And I don't know, I'm scared to see the community. Obviously, I know that they don't care where I'm at. I know they just like me for me, and the climbing has nothing to do with that. But it is hard, and it's vulnerable for me to go back there and see all my old friends and coworkers and community and not be climbing anywhere near where I was as basically a beginner again. And we'll see where I am. I have no idea right now. And it's also just scary because y'all, I just fell and broke my wrist. So falling and purposely coming down the wall, I'm a little bit nervous to do that. And then Jake have a trip coming up, and we had that trip coming up when we were supposed to go the last time when I fell. So a lot of nerves with that, but I know it's the right thing to do, and I know I have to do it. I have to get back at it, and the only thing to do is face it and do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Stay tuned for my very first climbing session back at it. But yeah, that's where I am. It has been a long journey, you guys. September 10th is when I broke my wrists, and we are now at the very end of January, and I am finally not back to 100%, nowhere near, but I have my wrists back, I have my freedom back, and I'm so excited to get my life back. and start rebuilding is almost what it feels. So if you're interested at all in seeing my climbing and my surfing journey and my journey in general, please hit the subscribe button down there, follow me, and next time you see me will probably be in South America, climbing and surfing and getting back into it there. And that'll be a whole nother thing of figuring out how to do that while we're traveling. But do subscribe and leave me a comment if you like this video at all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Okay fam, today I'm gonna take you through my gym workout, how I stay fit. Let me just get a little more comfortable. Haven't washed this today, so it's greasy.
Good job.
That's pretty good, eh?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, eh?
That's pretty good.
Maybe one day I'll do 6.